Oh shit.
Okay, so I decided to do a little a thing, a little a little thing cuz normally I do reaction videos, but I've been watching a lot of alien and paranormal videos and I decided that I guess this is kind of like a podcast. I guess it is a podcast at this point. I don't know what I'm going to name it, but I'm going to do a paranormal video and then an alien video. But this is going to be like the paranormal video. So it's going to be like ghosts, spirits, demons, all that stuff. And I'm here with my friend Kate. Say hello.
Hello.
Hello. Yep, that's
Hi.
him. So I see. I thought about this last night actually, and I'm like, that's a good idea. And I had everything set up. I wasn't planning on doing it today, so if this like episode's all over the place, I apologize. Because I didn't plan on doing this today at all. Like I wasn't actually gonna do this till after Christmas. But I'm here, he's here, we're both here, non tired. So I'm like, why not? Why not? So do you believe first of all, do you believe in ghosts?
Um, I it's I somewhat believe. Like I believe in the possibility that there is something more to this world than what we perceive, I suppose. Like
Transform.
there's definitely more to this world than what we initially realize.
I
Yeah.
believe. I believe. See, I've seen some stuff. Not like stuff that's like, oh my god, that's crazy, but I've just I like there's no way there can't be ghosts. Like, see, energy cannot be created and destroyed, right? So once this energy,
Yeah.
like when people die, where does their energy go? Like their energy doesn't just evaporate, right? It has to go somewhere.
Yeah.
Creating
Like
ghosts. See, I'm
yeah.
getting all scientific on you boys, Your boy getting all scientific, Shout out to my sixth grade teacher. Um, but yeah, it has to go somewhere. Like I know some people don't believe in the paranormal, and that's fine. But I mean, like some stuff you just have to accept that okay, this is real. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's like we're all made out of energy, and like some of it may go into like be consumed, be I don't know, residual energy. It, literally anything could be possible. I don't know.
See, I'm not really. I'm kind of afraid of death, honestly. Like, see, I'm not that religious of a person, so my fear is I just die and then there's nothingness. Just a black void. I do believe in heaven and hell, but there's just a part of me that just feels like if it actually exists, you know?
Hmm. Yeah.
See, like I am a Christian. I was raised to be a Christian, but I'm not as strong as a Christian as everyone else in my family.
Hmm. Yeah.
Um anyway, have you seen a ghost before?
Um. I personally haven't seen like physically seen a ghost or like obviously seen things in the corner of your eyes and whatnot, like and then you turn and see that nothing's there, but other than that I haven't seen any like actual entities.
Me neither. Like I see, you're gonna think I'm crazy, but like I want to see a ghost. Like I want a ghost to, like I want a demon to drag me out of bed and throw me through a window. That's what I want. Like I want evidence that it's real. Like I know it's crazy. Like why do you want a demon to strangle you? But I need that evidence. You know? You know what? Like
Yeah.
it's 2022. Like we got to capture it on film for YouTube
Yeah.
and maybe TikTok, cuz there's some TikTok's kind of big nowadays. I mean TikTok's
Yeah.
kind of always been big.
No, yeah, that's true.
YouTube,
I
sorry, go ahead.
I sorry. I feel like I'm the same, except I probably wouldn't like say that extreme. Like I wouldn't say I'd want to have a demon literally throw me out of bed. But I feel like I would believe much more if I actually got to physically see it. Like if it was an apparition right in front of me, you know?
My
Like
mom
I would believe more.
my mom's a medium. Did I tell you that?
I think you might have mentioned that, yeah.
Yeah, my mom's a medium, so she could like she she can't really, I don't think she can necessarily see the spirits, but she can feel them, she can sense them. She gets like images that pops up in her head. Like basically it's kind of weird. Like she gets like thoughts in her brain, but it's not her thoughts. It's like it's somebody else's thoughts. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Basically,
Like
it's almost like she gets images of somebody else's lives. She doesn't know the people at all. It's almost like it's somebody else's memories.
yeah, like they're
Just
trying to show her something.
yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't really had too many paranormal experiences, which I'm upset about. Like I want the experience. Like I want it. See, I've been trying to get a haunted doll for like several years now. Um, but it just doesn't work. Like every time I get a doll, it turns out to not be haunted. So like I'm so upset.
Oh.
Do you have a haunted item? Or
And if I do, I am completely unaware.
do you know anyone who does?
No, I don't think so.
Well,
No.
if you know someone who has a haunted item, tell them to give it to me. I will literally pay for it.
I'll
I'm
be
just so,
sure to keep that in mind. Yeah.
yeah, I'm desperate. But here's the thing. This is the kind of weird. Like, see, the thing is, I'm not afraid of ghosts at all. Like spirits, I'm not afraid of at all. It's the people I'm afraid of, like legitimate, like actual, real, living people.
Yeah.
Like I'm not afraid of
Always.
ghosts, but people just terrify me.
Yeah. Because ghosts can't really hurt you. Yeah, occasionally scratch you and like give you a bit of a spook, but living people can actually like cause you actual physical harm, and that's
I mean,
much scarier.
I guess ghosts can like give you like psychological issues.
Yeah,
Like, they go crazy.
and possess you and throw things at you, but
I remember
that's
at our I remember at our old house, me and my brother was doing sibling stuff, you know how it is. But
mm,
and then like the trash can got knocked over. And it was a full trash can too. And we weren't near it. It just got knocked over and I looked at him and he looked at me and I'm like, "Did you see that?" And he's like, "Yeah." "Did you see that?" And I'm like, "Yes, I brought it up. Of course I did." And
damn, that
yeah,
must have been strong wind.
we just went about our day. And then another time I don't know where we were going. And I was like 5 or 6, but I don't know where we were going, but we were in the car and my mom came back and my mom seemed spooked. And I'm like, "Mother, you seemed like you heard something. And she's like, whoa, dear child of mine, I did hear something. I heard you. I heard your voice say mommy, but you weren't in the house. So I was like, oh. But yeah, basically she heard like, see, ghost. I have heard that ghosts can like mimic people, you know,
Yeah,
like
demons,
mimic
I think.
people. Yeah, so
Yeah.
my mom heard my like someone say mommy in my voice. Like it was
Bro, that.
literally my like it was my voice and she heard mommy, but she looked around and I was in the car. I wasn't even in the house, so someone was
Oh,
mimicking me. I don't appreciate it.
yeah. I would just get the hell out of that house like ASAP if I
Well,
heard like family member like call out to me, but not be anywhere around. I would get the heck out.
yeah, because like how like we were poor, like we're still kind of poor. Like we could never really afford to do anything, so we just kind of can't. We had to like tough it out until eventually we got the money to move.
Mm,
But we that wasn't even the actual house. That was just a trailer. Like that house had
mm.
so many problems. We had ghost problems. We had an infestation of mice, like hundreds. Like we get rid of one mice, two more takes its place. It like duplicated, multiplied. But we have had ghost problems,
The real
that
threat.
mice problems. Our house was falling apart, and also break-ins. We lived in the ghetto. Break-ins and psychopaths.
Oh, yeah. That just makes the ghost like infestation just seem like the bare minimum. Like,
And it's not like
what's
the
it?
ghost. The thing is, like,
Least.
the ghost didn't even mess with us, really. Like, I don't know what was in that house, but it wasn't. I don't know if it was good or bad, but it didn't really do anything to us. It just kind of caused problems. It's not like it harmed us. It's not like it scared us. It just occasionally just did stuff, knocked stuff
Mm,
down, you know, but
just
it didn't intentionally scare us. It didn't like harm us or anything. So like the ghost kind of kept to itself. I don't know what was in that house, and I don't know if it was good or bad, but it didn't really got in our way. So I don't know what I don't know what
it
was in that house, but you know, I guess it just didn't care about us. It was like I
sounds
had better things to do.
sounds like it was just trying to cause a little bit of mayhem, just a little bit of
May
chaos.
I think
And
it
that.
maybe not. I think it was like I think it was just like just living there, you know, doing this daily routine, and we just so happened to be in the house, you know.
Yeah.
Like the ghost is just like, hey, I lived here before you guys, so if y'all don't get in my way, I won't get in yours. So
Mm.
I just felt like the ghost was just living in the house and just doing its own thing. Like it didn't really have any intentions. It was just kind of, I was about to say living life, but it was dead. I
Simply
don't know.
existing.
It was existing. Just kind of,
Yeah.
yeah, living in our
Going
house.
back.
Have you ever had any ghost experiences?
Um, I don't think I would say like ghost experiences because most of the time didn't really have any proof. But like, I told you earlier that I heard a whisper in my ear, even though like I tried my best to debunk it, but I couldn't friggin' figure it out. Um, yeah, not really. I don't think so. Other than like a few like odd electromagnetic like interferences and like seeing things in the corner of my eyes, but that's about it.
So, there's like a bridge in South Carolina that I want to go to called Crybaby Bridge.
Crybaby Bridge. I might have heard of that,
There's like
but
there's multiple. See, there's multiple crybaby bridges in the U.S.
oh,
Like there's several states have their own version of crybaby bridge, and South Carolina is one of the states that do have a crybaby bridge.
mm,
And oh, fun fact, South Carolina is probably like one of the top 10, maybe even top 5 most haunted states in America.
that's a lot. That's
We had
that
like
must.
South Carolina had like so many wars here,
Mm,
like so many like American wars. I think the
yeah,
Civil War was like the biggest one here. I think we had some battles. You know the Civil War, right? You know what? Well, maybe not.
I don't know what Civil War you're talking about, but I know what civil wars are. Yeah.
You know Abraham Lincoln, right?
Uh, I'm familiar with the name. I'm not entirely sure though who that
Well, he was
is.
the 16th president, and that was like when he was the president. But yeah, there was like a lot of wars here. So like South Carolina is like one of the most haunted states in America.
Hmm. Yeah, war would definitely cause more, not cause more, but definitely leave like residual energy of like the bloodshed and death and trauma and stuff,
Is there
the
like,
pain.
yeah, I think that's for any place though. Like, see, the
Yeah,
thing about hospitals, right? In my personal opinion, every single hospital is haunted. Everyone. Somebody
yeah,
has died in every single hospital. Just like some hospitals are just more noticeable than others, but every hospital is haunted.
yeah. There's no doubt about that. Like with how much.
It's just some are just way more active. Some are hardly not really active at all, but they're still haunted. It's just the ghosts don't really, do anything, really.
Yeah. That or the people just don't notice because they think it's just completely normal.
I mean, I guess. See, I couldn't work at a hospital. Not only am I like, no, actually, yes, I could. Like, I was about to say I couldn't because of the ghost, but like, I literally said like what, like 10 minutes ago, I want to get thrown out a skyscraper by a demon. So yeah,
Yeah.
I I'm just not smart enough to work at a doctor place.
I mean, I suppose with some positions in hospitals, you don't really need like intelligence. You just need like training. Like with a nurse, you just need basic, like, not basic first aid, but like knowledge on like biology and healing and
Oh,
like.
biology,
Tra-
that brings me trauma. Boy, I
no,
hated biology in school. Like biology is hard as hell.
I quite enjoyed biology.
Or I hated it.
Like,
See, I hated school. School was just by the
yeah.
way. Is there like any like does any of your like family members have like paranormal stories that you know of or that they told you?
I don't. I know my sisters have like seen things. Like, I think one of my sisters like actively sees a shadow person. Like, either I don't know if she sees it on the regular or like daily or whatever, but she sees a man in a hat. Like,
The shadow man,
quite. Yeah.
tall,
And then
tall, tall shadow figure, like 7 feet tall, hat. Sometimes have a cane.
I have no idea. She just describes a shadow person with a hat. And then
Top hat.
I don't know if it's
Does
the
she?
same one that she sees at the foot of her bed or if it's another one.
I have to ask her because, like, I'm actually really curious.
Yeah. And my other sister said that she sees, like, has seen multiple, like, different spirits in this house. Either spirits or just, like, it's either spirits that are popping in and out, spirits that are just completely
Are
harmless
they
and just watching from the sidelines, or just I don't know what. But she sees multiple
are they like
in.
are they like sensitive to like stuff like that?
Maybe.
Because like
I'm not entirely sure.
I think so because like the fact that they can see that stuff and you haven't really seen anything. I guess
Yeah.
you said you've seen stuff at the corner of your eye, but you haven't like
Yeah.
legitimately like seen anything, have you?
No, I haven't seen like what they've seen.
Maybe they they might be like sensitive to the paranormal stuff and maybe you're
Mm,
not as open as they are.
yeah.
Oh, I want to know. I
So
got
I think the sister that sees the more spirits, um I think there's like two in their room, a one in this room that I'm currently in, my bedroom, uh
I
a
think she
few
might
downstairs, like at least two downstairs,
I
and
think she might be
one.
psychic actually. Like see anybody can see shadow people, but the fact that she can literally go into a room and say, okay, there's two there, there's three there, one's in that room, there's two in the one back. She has to be psychic in order
Yeah.
to like you. She has to be psychic because the fact that she could literally tell you how many spirits are in each room, like a normal person would not be able to do that.
Yeah. But this was
And
like quite a while ago, so I don't know if she still actively sees them or if they've moved on or like we're just like popping in. Like I know the one in the bathroom is like a very like one that she sees quite a lot because she constantly like tells me that she doesn't um
is it like
like showering in that
when
bathroom
she
even though
sees
it's even out.
when she sees these entities? Like, does she get like a bad feeling? Like, does she know if the spirits are good or bad, or is it just that, or is it just like freaking her out that she sees someone that's not living?
It freaks her out. She doesn't like talking about it, so I don't know entirely, and I don't think she knows entirely. She just doesn't like them. She's just a bit freaked out by it and wants
Well,
them like
if she wants to give me her superpowers, give me, I'll take it. You know,
yeah.
I'll see the shadow people.
Yeah, I'd gladly trade roles with her if it gets her to like, you know, be able to live in this house stress free, you know,
I just see. I
like
don't
or
like.
whatever they are.
Yeah, that does like that kind of does sound terrifying though. Like just seeing shadow people
Yeah.
in your room at night. That does sound freaky. And you don't know if does she still see it or do you not know?
I don't know if she still sees it. And they're not shadow people. She can actually see them clearly. It's my other sister that sees a shadow person.
Wait, she can see
Like,
them clearly?
yeah, she's described what they
Okay, then
look like.
she's psychic then. She's definitely a medium. So
um,
the one that can see them clearly, she's most likely a medium, and the one that sees the shadow people, she's not really a medium, but she just might be like sensitive to the
yeah,
stuff. Like she's not like a medium where she can like just see details and stuff, but she's like sensitive enough where she notices them. And then there's you, who, just
occasionally use things in the corner of their eyes.
I want to go to your
Like,
house now.
in my own head. I don't know.
I'm gonna visit your house. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to your house and I'm gonna like investigate. If that's okay with you.
Yeah,
I just show up at your house randomly. I'm like, like, hello, just here to. I just have like a whole like Ghostbusters plasma pack. But that's crazy. Like, when's the last time she told you anything about, or well, either one?
the one that sees the shadow person, I think she told me like that she was like freaked out by it. Like I think last week she complained about it.
Oh,
The one
so
that can see
recent.
yeah, and the one that can see them like clearly, that was like quite a long time ago. I can't remember. Like probably months or years ago.
Months and years. That's a big time frame
Yeah,
between the two.
yeah. She just, I
I
don't.
guess she doesn't like talking
Can't
about it,
see them.
does she?
Yeah, she either can't see them anymore, or they've moved on, or she just does not like talking about them, especially when they're like literally just watching. That would be a bit
Well,
awkward, wouldn't it?
I mean, if they moved on, then the if they moved on, then your sister who sees the shadow people wouldn't be able to see them anymore.
Mm.
So, like, right? Am I right?
Maybe, I don't know. I don't
So
know if she
maybe
can see.
maybe she doesn't see them anymore, or maybe see, like, once you're a medium, you can't just lose that ability. So the only
Mm,
thing I can think of is just she's like she kind of like blocks them out, or like just doesn't
yeah,
acknowledge them. She probably still
yeah,
sees them, she just chooses to ignore them.
yeah. Maybe. I'm not. No, I should really ask.
Yeah, because
Connect.
I don't think they moved on, because if they actually moved on and they're not in the house anymore, then your sister who sees the shadow people, she wouldn't be able to see them, because
Mm,
she can't see any shadows if there's no one in the house. So they're probably
yeah,
still there.
yeah.
Do they like make your life miserable, or do they just kind of do their thing and like stay out of your way?
Uh, they don't. I haven't actually really noticed anything like amiss.
Well, you're not like you're like me. I'm not really sensitive to the paranormal,
Yeah.
but
Other than the whisper I heard in my ear, like I told you
maybe
about,
that
but
was
other
me.
than you weren't even on call then.
Oh yeah,
I was watching Sam and Colby video.
maybe that was me. I was just like,
See, I don't know what it said though. Like it sounded like either wake up or get up. Like and it just like it it really confused, it didn't freak me out at all. It just really confused me. I was like, huh?
maybe the ghost is like, wait, like get up, you lazy bones. You got
I
stuff
was
to
just
do.
writing. I was writing while watching Sam and Colby, and then it was just like wake up or get up, and I'm just like, huh?
Why would? Well, I think it might be get up, because why would they say wake up? You're
I
not even asleep.
don't know. I
Maybe
don't
like get
know.
up, like your mom wants you to find a job. So, maybe the ghost
I'm,
is like, get your butt and start applying for stuff.
I
You
mean,
might as
it
well.
worked though. Like, I did get up and went around the house to like ask my family if they had been near my room at all. Like, it did get me to get up. So,
Yeah, but even if they were, like, you heard it in your ear, you would definitely know if your family members were right up in your face.
yeah. Plus, like I said, I was right next to the wall and I heard it from my right ear, which was next to the wall, so like there was no,
so you heard it like on the ear facing the wall.
yeah. So there was actually no way, like even if a person was like was next to the wall, there was no way. And like I thought it was the part of the video, so I like rewinded the video that I was watching, and like I heard absolutely nothing. So I was just like, okay, either I'm going crazy or that was something trying to like get my attention.
That's
But yeah.
oh my god. Is there like
I don't
oh sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I don't think that's the first time I've heard a voice like call out to me or like try to get my attention. I
They're like,
I
hello.
remember No, I remember we were in Corfu. Like I don't know if you know where Corfu is. It's an island in Greece. We were on holiday there, and like it was like I think round 3, and like I heard like I noticed that the dogs in the streets were barking like crazy, and then just go like quiet, and then I like heard someone call out my name, and like it sounded really familiar, but I couldn't like it didn't sound like any of my family, but it sounded familiar. Like they just called out my name, and then I was like, okay, nope, I'm not sleeping.
Maybe
But
it's
like it
like
was,
someone trying to mimic someone you know.
but the thing is, I didn't know the voice, but it sounded so familiar.
It could have
Like
been
I've
me
heard it
though.
before.
See,
Like
like yeah, maybe it's like mimicking. I don't know, like demons, they like to mimic. Sometimes they
yeah,
mimic people you know, sometimes they mimic people you don't know, but they like to portray themselves. They just like mimic people, so you know, they're like I don't know, like whatever I guess soothes you or calms you
yeah,
down. Like demons love disguising themselves as little kids.
yeah. But it didn't soothe me. It fucking creeped me out. It creeped me the
Yeah.
heck out.
And you're like, "Oh, what was that?" What? That's
And like I was just so confused and scared because like I think I was like still in my teens at that point, so I was like still pretty young, and like just
you're still a
hearing a
kid.
voice while everyone else was asleep just call my name that sounded familiar yet completely not, because it didn't sound like my nan, it didn't sound like my parents, it didn't sound like my sisters, but it was so familiar yet unfamiliar, and it still baffles me to this day. I don't know what,
You don't.
like
You
who
just.
it was trying to mimic or what it
You just
could have
don't know.
wanted.
Yeah. So you don't. You have like the voice sounded familiar, but it also not.
Yeah,
So
like
you felt like you heard the voice before, but you couldn't exactly. You didn't exactly know where and who.
yeah, yeah, like it could have been like an old friend that it could have been
My
mimicking,
gramps
but I
saw his
have
dad
no.
at. Yeah, my gramps saw his dad at this foot of the bed.
Oh god.
His dad like passed away, and then like 2 days later, his dad was like standing in the foot of the bed.
Oh, that's creepy, but also like kind of like heartwarming because it's like the dad's just
My
watching.
gramps wasn't scared about it. He just kind of he just have like this overwhelmingly like just like warm and fuzzy feeling inside. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, very
It was just like
like he's
soothing. I guess
I can
I
name.
mean my gramps think it was just his dad just saying one last goodbye.
Yeah, yeah, that's definitely the feel I got from that. Yeah, that definitely sounded like.
My
No, goodbye.
my grandma died in 2020. Um, she died like I think like about almost maybe like a little less than a week before Christmas.
Oh,
So she kind of like she kind of pops in this house every now and then, and she also pops in like my parents' house, because you already know I live with my grandparents. But
yeah.
like the reason why I know she pops into my parents' house is because my mom's seen her. Well,
I
okay, my mom
figured.
didn't see her, but my mom definitely felt her.
Yeah. Sensed her,
Hmm.
like, around. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
is there like like okay? So if you had, have you ever been to a haunted location before?
No. No,
Me,
I don't think I have.
me
And if
neither.
it was haunted, no idea. I had no idea
I mean,
if it was.
I think everything's haunted.
Yeah, every place has got
There's ghosts
probably.
everywhere. Like like you could go to Chipotle right now. There'll be a ghost there probably.
Yeah. Or just like some kind of residual energy.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like spirits are everywhere. They just don't always let themselves be known.
hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, like I said earlier, I want to go to like Crybaby Bridge. Would you want?
Yeah.
Huh?
I'm still a bit confused as to what that is. Like, I've recognized the name. Is it like the where you I don't know what it is. I'm trying to remember
It's a
because
haunted
I know.
bridge.
Is it the bridge where you like put powder on the back of your car and then like children spirits like push and you can see their handprints in the powder?
No,
Like,
maybe in a
no. Oh,
different state, but not the one in South Carolina.
oh, okay. Then I have no idea.
It's
I have no idea.
like so. Hold on. Here's a picture of Crybaby Bridge. I don't know if you can see that. Hold on. Can you see that? Look how scary that
Yeah,
looks.
that looks very like unsafe.
Like the thing is,
And creepy.
so
Yeah.
you want me to read what it says here?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, so it says there are many crybaby bridges across the United States. One of the most haunted is located in High Schoes Road in Anderson, South Carolina. So there's a lot of crybaby bridges across America, but the crybaby bridge in South Carolina is like one of the most haunted crybaby bridges. So there's a lot in the US, but the one here in South Carolina is the like one of the most haunted ones. But
Hmm.
so basically years ago truss bridges were more economical yeah, economical to be. I'm sorry, I'm like so I can't read sometimes. But
It's
anyway,
alright.
the triangle structure were able to hold more weight. This particular bridge was built sometime between 1950 and 1930 in Virginia. So I don't if this was built in Virginia. Oh wait, I think maybe the first Crybaby Bridge was built in Virginia.
Hmm.
But anyway,
Maybe.
during the construction, a worker fell to his death. The tragedy took place 13 days after the birth of his daughter, Maya. Legend says that at sunset, passerby could hear a man screaming, Maya. So
Oh.
basically, I know I kind of stumbled over the words, so let me just recap real quick. Basically, a man fell to his death 13 days after he became a father. So his daughter was born, and then 13 days later after his daughter was born, he fell to his death. So he wanders the bridge screaming Maya, which is his child. You know?
Oh, that's kind of sad. Just the last thing, like the last words and last thought was of his newborn child who will grow up without a father. That's sad.
Well, Maya's probably dead now.
I mean, yeah, obviously. But
But yeah, so that was in Virginia, and the already haunted bridge was moved to Charleston, South Carolina, where it stayed until 1952. So in 1915, it was built in Virginia. It doesn't really say when it was moved, but it was moved to South Carolina or Charleston, South Carolina, where it stayed until 1952. Uh,
hmm.
it doesn't really. Oh yeah, so okay, sorry, I had to like because it doesn't really say when it was moved. Yeah,
Hmm.
I don't know when it was moved, but basically it stayed until 1952. And then basically the reason why they moved it out of Charleston is because drivers wouldn't drive over it. Joggers wouldn't See, like the bridge was so like look at this. The bridge was so haunted that drivers would not drive over it at all. Joggers would not jog over it. Like people would not walk on this bridge. Bro, like not even dogs would go near it. Like if a dog went near the bridge, they literally ran the other way. So you know if a dog doesn't go near this bridge, it's bad. Like
Yeah.
it was so haunted that they had to move it out of Charleston because nobody would go near it. The bridge was rebuilt in Anderson, South Carolina in 1952, which where it currently is today. Like all ghostly gossip, there are multiple stories swimming downstream. Yeah, local farm. So one story is that there was a local farm girl who gave birth to her first baby on September 30th, 1954. 2 days later, her mother was killed in a farming accident. October 30th, the distraught mother drives to High Scholes Road, carrying her crying newborn halfway across the bridge and tosses her into the water.
Aw.
Oh, so so basically, so basically to recap, a local farm girl died. Like a local farm girl was pregnant, right? She gave birth to her daughter,
Hmm.
and she died. So her baby was given to her mother. And I don't know why, but basically her mother had this baby, carried her to the Crybaby Bridge, and threw her off the bridge into the water. Um, several weeks later, she was found hanging from the rafters in a tiny home she shared with her mother.
Oh, it's just tragedy, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's called like Crybaby Bridge because, the baby and stuff. But here's the thing. So locals have reported seeing a young girl hanging over the side of the bridge at night, telling her baby not to cry. If you stop near the bridge after dark, the mother is likely to appear at your window screaming that she killed her baby.
Oh God. that's
Imagine
that's
imagine being on this bridge and you just seeing like a girl hanging from the side of the bridge.
jeez. Is it like a clear apparition? Like if it's clear, it'd be like I
Even
feel
if it
like any thought would be like, oh God, gotta call the police because this
even if
person.
it wasn't clear, like that's still freaky.
Yeah, It's
So
still. Yeah.
another experience is, hold on, let me. Oh well, actually, there's no. I guess that was the only experience. Well, there's more experiences, but that was like the main one. So that's why it was haunted. Like in Virginia, um, no, in Virginia, it was like moved to Charleston, South Carolina because I don't exactly know why they moved it to South Carolina. It doesn't really say, but like once it got to Charleston, a man died, fell to his death and stuff, and then it got moved. I don't know. Like it says in Charleston, the man that fell to his death was literally the like that always says. Like that's the only death it says that happened in Charleston. But the fact that people and even dogs would not go near it, like I feel like a lot more happened. Because just one man dying on a bridge is not going to cause people to stay away that much. So there has to be a lot more than just that. But that's what I found. That's the bridge I
Yeah.
want to go to.
Yeah, that bridge is definitely something worth looking into because that makes no sense. Like just one death.
Yeah, one
Oh
death
well,
in Charleston apparently caused cars, people, and dogs to just not go anywhere near it. Like,
yeah, that makes no sense.
yeah, so like one death is not going to do that. And like it in the caption it said the bridge was too haunted for Charleston, so they moved it to Anderson. But I just don't know. That one death about the man falling to his death is literally all I can find in Charleston. I have to do more
Mm,
research, maybe go to different websites, but yeah,
yeah,
it's just kind of weird that just one death is going to cause that much just just that much negative energy where people just don't want to go near it.
yeah.
So
I
there's
mean,
definitely something more to it.
yeah, the only thought I have is maybe like after his death, people might have done like teenagers might have gone there and like did seances just for the fun of it and accidentally summoned something
You th- oh,
demonic.
you think they
Maybe,
could have accidentally created a portal on the bridge?
maybe like that is a possibility. Like,
See, I don't. I wouldn't do a séance. Like I just like there is. You could do a safe séance and have everything
yeah,
go great, but if you don't know what you're doing, you could
yeah,
like it could go so wrong.
yeah. That's what I'm thinking might have happened. Like maybe like just someone or some people
Or
might have like
maybe there was like other deaths, but
yeah,
they just it wasn't like in the record books or anything.
yeah,
'Cause I don't know
yeah.
why
That
it
bridge
would be.
is something worth like more worth looking into because
I actually want to
there's
see that surprise. That's the bridge I was telling you about. Like that's the bridge I want to go to.
hmm,
You're going with
yeah,
me. I'm taking you with me.
yeah. I definitely want to go. That's very like interesting. I'm
Is there like
curious. Interest is peaked.
they're like see there's so many haunted places in South Carolina cuz like I said like South Carolina is one of the most haunted states in America. But is there like
Yeah.
any haunted places near you that you want to go to?
Uh
Is that your I know you don't really go out much, so maybe you're not you don't
yeah, I
maybe
don't
you
really know any haunted places near me, but I do know that there are haunted places in England. I think I don't know. I know I think it's in London that there's a hotel that's haunted, but like
I want to
people
stay at a
try to
haunted
make it
hotel.
not seem haunted. I don't know. Or maybe that's a different hotel I'm thinking of. I don't know.
Bro, there's like I want to go to a haunted hotel and like stay there.
Yeah. Just see what we can get. Yeah.
I mean, there's some more haunted places in South Carolina if you wanna hear it.
Yes.
So number one, so probably probably the most haunted place in South Carolina is probably the Rose Hill Plantation. So the Rose Hill Plantation was constructed in the mid 1800s near Hilton Head Island. It was built off the back of the enslaved until the owners fled in the Civil War, during which Union troops camped on the ground, leaving behind eerie messages scrawled onto the house, such as "Hell is here." So basically, if you go into the house, you can see writing on the walls that says "Hell is here." like like I said, like South Carolina was one of the states that had the battle. The Civil War was like one of the biggest battles in America. And
Mm.
I know you don't live in America, so I'm not gonna try to bore you with American history because you probably don't even care. But it was one of the biggest battles in America with like the 13 colonies or like states. And South Carolina was one of them.
Mm.
Anyway, the owners moved back to the plantation after the war, but they were economically ruined. They were buried in a family pot, and the house was left abandoned for a while. Today, you can catch a tour at the property and take part in haunted events. So, like, doesn't really doesn't really say anything about experiences though. But
Mm.
this is like this is the house. Hold on, can you see that? I know the
That
glare.
just looks like a regular house. That just looks like a regular house.
Well, it is. It's just a house.
Yeah.
So, let me try to find like experiences. Oh wait, hold on. All right. Okay, so here's another one. So Stony Boneyard Plantation ruins. Like I don't. You're gonna like see a lot of plantations because like South Carolina is like a southern state, and there was like a lot of farms back in the day. Like farming
Mm.
was just like a huge thing. So like The Stony the Stony Baynard Plantation ruins listed on the National Register of Historic Sites includes the remains of an antebellum plantation that housed a Revolutionary War hero, merchant ship captain, Union force, and more. You can see the ruins of both the plantation house and slave quarters, as well as outbuilding foundation. Like it has these like haunted locations, but like it doesn't really tell me why they're haunted or like what experience.
Mm.
Hold on,
Does that place have a website that you can visit? And maybe they'll explain
well, I was on
more.
a website, but
Oh, never mind then.
hold on. Is there anything you want to say while I try to look look up some more?
Um, mm, I mean, not really, other than like I did mention that my siblings have the spirits that they've seen. Like they have the one that can see more spirits has described them in more detail, like as in like features and like one of them lack
So
of.
do they like when you say more features, like do they actually look like a living person to them? Like they look
Uh,
like you and me, basically.
yeah, most of them.
Like
Like but there is one that she is more scared of that lacks any facial features, and that freaks her out a bit. There's a dog. There's a dog in their room.
A ghost dog?
Yeah, in the closet for some bizarre reason. I don't know why. But she, last time, like, I asked her about it, which was like a long time ago. Like, she pointed out that when I asked her about the dog, she told me that it was sleeping at the moment. So like she could see it like just sleeping
Bro,
on
that's...
the floor.
Yo, I've never heard of... You need to
It was
ask her
just
more about that. Cause, like,
yeah.
you should ask her more about that. Cause, like, I'm like... See, I've been wondering about, like, ghost animals.
I mean, I'd imagine they're like seeing spirits of animals would be more common, would they not? Like, or not common, but like not as uncommon as they appear to be.
Well, I guess with animals, they just don't make themselves as noticeable as humans are because,
Yeah.
see, the thing with animals, unlike humans they like they like physically like, hey, I'm here, I want to communicate. With like dogs, cats, like just animals in general, they can't really communicate with humans like, people can with other people. So maybe they don't know like how to exactly.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I just feel like it would be more like it's more common that we actually see animal spirits because like the whole thing that animals are more in tune with the spiritual realm. Like cats can see or sense like spirits and energies and such, and same with dogs. Like I'd imagine they're more in tune with the spirit realm, right? So
You should
I just they'd be more common, wouldn't they not? Would they not? Maybe.
you should definitely ask her though, cause like I want to know. I'm
Yeah.
fascinated in like phantom dogs and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
and like what about, I know we see like ghost dogs and cats, but what about other animals? Like, has anyone ever seen like a ghost elephant?
I don't know.
A phantom
Maybe.
hippo? A
I
demonic gorilla? Like, I need to know these answers. I need to know.
Yeah, I would ask her, but like I know that she doesn't really like talking about it, even though I myself am very, very curious. I don't want to like force her to tell me anything.
I would. I'm like, listen, it's for science, you know? Like, I don't like, see, she may not like talking about it, but like the humans I understand, but like, just like, why, I don't, I mean, I guess if she doesn't want to notice about it, like with like, if she doesn't want to talk about the shadow people, I totally get that, but it's just like, it's the phantom dog I want to know about. Like, I don't really care about the phantom people. Like, she doesn't want to talk about it. That's fine. But it's the phantom dog that I'm curious about and I want to know about.
Yeah.
She wouldn't.
I mean,
I mean, I don't know why
I
she would not want to talk about a dog, but I mean, I guess because it's, even if it's just a dog, it's probably a little spooky, knowing that that dog's not actually there. I mean, they are there, but they're dead.
I mean, I suppose it's because it's not as active as or like I would you say active or because like it doesn't do much from what I remember. Like she described it. Like it mainly just like sleeps and just like kind of like wanders around. But other than
So like
that,
normal
like it doesn't
dogs.
actually physically interact with the world.
So like actual dogs.
Eh, kind of.
but not like an
It's
actual dog, but like when I say an actual dog, more the fact of like it sleeps and just does its own thing.
yeah.
Like, yeah. Like if it's not any of your dogs and the dog doesn't know you, like I don't the dog see the thing is like if the dog doesn't know you and the dog is not your dog, like it doesn't have a connection with you, the dog was probably not gonna like interact with you. Cause like think talk about a living dog. Like if you see a living dog, if a living dog doesn't know you, it's not going to interact with you, right? So you think it would be the same
mm,
thing in death, right?
yeah.
If the dog doesn't know y'all, so it's not gonna interact with you. It's just gonna kind of do its own thing, you know.
Yeah. I'm kind of wondering now if it might be like that dog might actually be like her spirit animal rather than an actual like
Oh,
spirit. The dog.
we need to do an episode about spirit animals because like I'm so curious. Like I don't know. I don't see what is a spirit animal. Does certain people have spirit animals? Are spirit animals even real? Like I want to know.
Yeah.
Like
Like
what do you
I
think my
don't
spirit
know.
animal would be? Just let me just
Tiger,
yeah,
probably.
probably.
Um,
Yo,
but on the
bruh, I
topic of
swear, if my spirit animal turns out to be a meerkat, I'm gonna be so upset.
um, but yeah, on the spirit topic of spirit animals, um, I can't remember if it was like I think one of my granddads. I think he's long since passed. He was native, like one of the what was it called, Native Americans, I think. Like he was,
An
they knew
Indian?
about spirit eventually. They were like, uh, I think it was on my dad's side. I can't remember much,
I know
but
like Indians or like just native people are big on like spirit animals.
yeah, he was. But I don't think I ever actually saw him because I think he died like when I was really young, so I don't ever think I ever actually got to see him or meet him or anything. Um,
Does your like
but I
uh,
was given a like from his wife. I was given a like a thingy. I can't remember. I think it was like a laminated like. Dis- for some reason, he thinks or thought or knew. I don't know that my spirit animal is a snowy owl, and I'm just like, I don't know.
a snow owl?
But according to him, snow owl.
I wish he was still alive. I wanna know what my spirit animal. Does your sister
I
see like does any of your family believe in spirit animals or like know anything about that or was it just him?
I think it was I I don't know. I don't think so. Like my mum doesn't believe in that stuff. I think he was on my dad's side, and I don't think my dad believes in any of that stuff. Uh, no, I
I
don't think
do.
anyone.
I do believe. Well, see, I wouldn't say like I full on believe, but it's more the fact that like I want it to be real.
Yeah,
Cause I know everybody has like a spirit guide, so it would make sense that like if everyone has a spirit guide, why wouldn't people have spirit animals? You know?
yeah. Who says your guide can't be an animal? Like, yeah.
Huh.
I don't know.
I didn't even think of that.
But yeah, even if he was still alive, my dad isn't close with his family, so I don't think I would even get answers from him, even if he was still here.
I'm sure he would. Well, I mean, he told you that spirit animal was like a snow owl, so he must have like I guess cared about you, right, Shirley?
I I have no idea. Like I said, I think I was like really young.
How do you know
Like
that
maybe not
then?
yet. I don't know.
If you were like really young, how do you like remember when he told you that?
No, family, parents. I don't remember anything from. I just remember things that my parents have told me. Like for all I know, this can't like could like be a complete lie. You know, I have no idea.
I don't think he
I
wouldn't
don't
even lie.
remember.
I don't know. Like, see, native people and like Indians and stuff, like they're more tapped into like their spiritual side than
Yeah,
normal people. So like when they tell you, so if like see he was probably more tapped into like his spiritual side. So if he said that your spirit animal is a snow owl, it's probably he's probably telling the truth because like why would he just make something up like that? You know,
yeah.
like you're just at Thanksgiving and I'm like, oh by the way, a snow owl is sitting on your shoulder. Anyway, past the lasagna.
If only it was as casual as that, just like completely confuse everyone. Just like, by the way, and then everyone's just like, I'm sorry, what? Where'd this come from? Why are you not explaining more?
Oh my, we've been filming for like an hour. Bruh, has it actually been that long?
Apparently, it
Bruh,
seems.
like I don't know about you, but it really didn't feel like an hour at all.
No, I feel it feels more like,
Like 30 minutes.
yeah.
I guess I'm just gonna end it here so it's not like 2 hours long. But we can make a part two if you want.
Yeah, we could
Because
do a
I need
part two.
answers. And you gotta I know your sister doesn't like talking about stuff, but you have to get information about that dog.
Yeah.
I
The
really want to
dog is.
know. I want to know. Just be like, hey, sis. So, is that dog sitting around here? Is he right here? Is he under my legs? But anyway, is there like any socials you wanna plug right now? I'll also leave it
uh,
down in the description below so people can find your beautiful face.
no, not my face.
Well,
Um, no, I would say my YouTube, but I don't know my login to my YouTube anymore. So that would be pointless because I don't upload on there anymore.
put them back in the basket.
So
Yeah, but my desk is not. Do you see the amount of dust on there? Oh yeah, you can do that.
beep
Oh,
boop.
my putties are dirty too. I didn't know they was dirty. Well, I forgot to put them in the basket. You need them washed tonight? Not necessarily. Okay, I'll put them back in the basket. Is that's it? No, that one's clean, but those are not. But yeah, so you forgot your YouTube?
Yeah, so there wouldn't really be any point plugging my channel if I can't upload on there.
Um,
Uh,
maybe we should
I
create.
say my Twitch, but I don't stream on there either. I really don't have any socials.
Should we like just make should we just like make a whole nother channel for like this thing? Oh, I can hang them up. Oh, you sure? Yeah. Okay, baby. That's the close hanger. Okay.
I mean, we could if you want, but I
Yeah.
don't. I
I'm
really.
thinking that we could just make. Do you want to like have a channel together and this could just be our thing? And we could just add people, you know, and stuff if you want. Not like
Yeah, we should.
like we could have guests and stuff. Like we could just have a channel and stuff.
Yeah, we could do that if you want.
Our channel can be called Striped Cakes. Okay, that's stupid. I'm just gonna end the video here. It's I'm just, why do I even try? Anyway, so my socials, they'll all be in the description below also. So let us know. Do you want us to like make this like a weekly thing? Or do you just want us to never, you don't want to see our voices ever again? See our voices? I meant here. But anyway, guys, I'll see you in another video. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you